So we're gonna stick with artificials again today, just for the simple fact that storms are coming through. It's been breezy. We had some pretty severe storm last night, so we're not gonna waste time doing live bait today. We may go catch some tomorrow and throw it in the mix, but we're gonna try a new channel that we haven't been to before ever. It's straight across from where we're staying. We just got across the main channel, and the actual creek takes us all the way back to the other side of Murrells Inlet. So we're gonna fish that today. Try that out. We weren't able to get out the other day because of the weather, so we're starting to almost lose days fishing here already, which is a little upsetting, but nothing horrible. So no big deal. We're gonna try to get out as many more times as we can. I know coming up in a few more days we may be stuck at home again too because of some severe weather and also high winds. 25-30 mile-per-hour winds on the inlet is not safe for us in the kayak, so we may be stuck home another day, but we're gonna make the most of it, guys. So come along for the ride and let's see what we can get. The tide's low right now and coming in. You can see I got waves breaking up there. I gotta see if I can get around that sandbar, and I want to get back in there, and we should be able to get back in there even if we have to pull the motor up, but we want to stay out of this wind. You can tell it's windy. We have some boat traffic today, not as bad as the weekends, but we still want to stay in the back today because today it's still calling for like 15 to 20 knot winds, so we're gonna stay hidden. The wind is whipping, that's for sure, so it's going to be definitely a battle today. I'm sorry about any of the wind in the cameras. I'll try to do my best to get eliminated much of it as I can for you guys before I edit this video. So we're going to stick with the jerk shrimp, the diesel minnow, and the minnows today still. And this current's going to be strong right now because it's low tide, still coming in fast. So we're going to be floating with the current, and we're going to be moving fast. Hopefully not moving too fast. Just gonna let the bait, oh, almost had a bite there. We're gonna let the bait just kind of go with the current, guys. Just go with the current. Something just hit us there. When you kind of fish tidal, it's almost like doing river floats. You know, you can just let the kayak float down the with the current, which is nice. Oh, got something on her. Little fish there. Yeah, a little bait fish going after our shrimp. He's hitting it. Or baby trout, but yeah, you can just kind of float with the current. But we're getting some action here to the right, so we're going to spin around here a minute. Just for a second here, because we're getting some action right over here. Not sure if it's redfish or trout or bait. We'll definitely go into the current a bit. Oyster bars. Let this cut us off. Well, see how quick the oyster bar cuts off your line? That was simple as that. So we're going to have to re-rig before we move forward here. Well, we're anchored up from re-rigging, so we might as well just stay anchored on this corner. Try to work a little bit of the creek mouth here. We did go a little heavier with our bait, with our jig head, being the current's a little stronger. They'll help it get down a little deeper. A little deeper, a little faster, but we're still sticking with the jerk shrimp. And this is why I use a grappling style anchor, because in this kind of current, like regular ball anchor or whatnot, wouldn't hold us. We need to be able to dig into the bottom where the sand is and where the pluff mud is for us to hold. So that's why we use a grappling style anchor. Now, if you're in freshwater, you can usually get away with just like the ball, you know, like the bomb weight or a dumbbell or whatever, but with the current like this, that's why we use a grappling style. And you got to be careful when you anchor in current like this, because sometimes it could be a little bit dangerous. You just got to be alert and pay attention to your surroundings. Boat traffic coming by, you get hit by a big wake, you know, being that you're anchored, you're going to go over because your boat's kind of anchored and not moving. So that's one thing you got to watch when you anchor up though. But we're back deep enough right now and the current's low enough that no boat should be going by us right now. If they get back here, they got to be like a little skiff, so I'm not really concerned about that. All right, guys, fish on. And we got a fluke. And we got a fluke. He came off. And he came off. That was a nice fluke too. That was probably about 18 inches. That fluke was caught right here at this little bitty creek mouth. And I'll show you this little bitty mouth right there. So this, like, little things like this is where you want to fish, like openings, and fish tend to come, you know, in and out. It's almost like little mini channels, so you want to fish those in salt water. Something just had the bait and took my little tentacles off. How dare they do that? I'm just going to run by you guys real quick, okay?
You're good, buddy.
So I want to get tangled up in your lines.
Yeah, you're good. That's shit I'll just go in front of. Except for this one, he's right here, though.
Alright. So I'm just going to coast by. I won't use the motor.
Yes, sir. You're good. Having any luck?
I got 2 flukes so far.
There you go.
So, just trying to stay out of the wind today.
Oh, yeah. It's blowing, man.
Yeah, Thursday's going to be even rougher.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's bad, too.
Is it?
30 mile per hour gusts ain't never fun.
No.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you. So we decided to change it up. We had to retie because we just lost another bait on the oyster bed, but we're going to use the Rumble Fish 4-inch paddle tail. We're going to give that a shot on a jig head. So if you've never been down there before, this is Crazy Sister Marina. They got live bait and fuel if you need it. So we'll give this channel a little bit over this way, and if we get nothing on here, we did get another fluke before, but it was small and I didn't have my camera rolling because actually my battery died in my front camera and my back camera overheated. And we're actually hitting some oyster bars here, so we may have to circle around. Actually, it's a little too low for us, guys. A little too low. So anyway, camera died, back camera wasn't recording, and I missed that fluke on film, but we got another little tiny one. So this basically answers our question right now. I guess we're not fishing back here because it's not high enough yet. We're gonna get ourselves back out of here and maybe just head back to where we were, unfortunately. We gave it a shot, but it just seems like it's just gonna be too low yet. Got a sailboat just up on land. I guess it got untied and ended up in there in one of the latest storms. There's the restaurant Wahoo's. There's a lot of cool places to come over here in Murrells Inlet, and that's the Marsh Walk, where there's a bunch of restaurants and like a little boardwalk you can walk down and hit a bunch of different restaurants and bars. So it's a nice little place to hang out, bring your family and check it out. You can see there's a dock in front of us that has a lot of places you can come out. You can fish off of that, and people just like to come out and watch the boat traffic and watch some of the comedic action you may get sometimes. Well guys, I think unfortunately we're gonna have to head back towards our little inlet where we're staying and fish that the best we can, even though I know there ain't gonna be much fish there, just because we're just getting blown around too much. I can't stay positioned, I can't keep my bait down, but we're gonna try our best yet, and we're just gonna go in and see what we can do. Unfortunately, you know, being in a piece of plastic, very limited boat management it's tough. I mean, you could do an anchor, you could do a power pole. I got the anchor wizard, but still, we're just getting pushed around too much. Even the anchor is letting loose on us. So the wind's just picking up, and it's going to pick up a little bit more yet today, about another 2-3 miles per hour, and it's just getting to be too much for us. Alright guys, well unfortunately today didn't go as planned with this wind. We only got the 2 fish. We got the 1 fluke on camera, which we lost at the boat, and then we also got another one later on that was small, and I was having a problem with my batteries and the camera's overheating, so it was just one of those days. But you know, tomorrow we will regroup. We're going to go back out. I think we're definitely going to take some live bait with us and see how long we can last out there tomorrow and try to really get a lot of fish to the boat on film for you guys. So it's the best we could do today, guys. I hope you guys still like the episode, and this was day 2. Tomorrow will be day 3. So until I catch you guys again, be safe on the water, and I'll see you guys soon.